Service writers are very important in any shop. They are the go-to person in between the mechanic and the actual customer. They are responsible for creating customer loyalty and trust. Part of the job is to explain to the customer what parts are needed to complete the job the right way. One piece of advice I'd give to any service writer out there: if you don't know the answer to a question that a customer asks, be honest with them and tell them you don't know the answer and you will get back with them. A very important part of the service writer role is to document anything discussed between the customer and the service writer. Any complaints, issues prior to or even unrelated to the issue they're coming in for, as well as any work done on the vehicle while it's in the shop. Any technician knows, or service writer knows, that it's hard to quote jobs over the phone because you don't know what you're dealing with until you visually see it. There's two different types of Freon. Anything 14 and up, it's a possibility. It could have 1234YF or 134A in it. The only way to really tell, you could ask the customer, but majority of the customers don't know. Another question you need to ask while on the phone before you quote anything: has the customer tried to add any refrigerant to the system, or have they taken it to a previous shop and had any service done? Also, you need to ask them if they did add Freon, what kind of Freon they added, and did it have any kind of leak stop or sealant. Customers also seem to think just because on YouTube it's done way quicker than you're explaining to them, they don't realize the risks that are taken when taking those shortcuts, whether you break parts, drop parts, but an improper installation of the part can cause a failure. Also, improper installation could void your warranty. Some AC jobs are very time consuming. For just a small repair, you may have to pull the dash out, or you may have to pull the whole front end off to get to a certain part. Another time consuming repair is the HVAC box or replacing the evaporator. In some cases, the evaporator is not replaceable or serviceable. There's a few out there that you have to buy the whole box, which includes actuators and everything. Some dealer items are not readily available and may take a couple days to receive. It is best to verify all parts needed and make sure they are readily available before starting the repair. So that way you don't have to leave the AC system open for multiple days. Once the AC system is exposed to moisture, you risk damaging the AC desiccant bag. The desiccant bag is located in the accumulator, usually right next to the evaporator, and or made in the dryer, which is in the high side of the AC system, can be located next to or near the condenser, or actually made onto the condenser. And in some cases, the desiccant bag is not serviceable without changing the whole condenser. When it comes to the AC system, some of the problems we have to explain to the customer is why we're changing other parts when the compressor has failed, or why we're changing other parts when the condenser has failed. The reason behind changing the condenser is because the condenser releases the heat from the AC system. Any blockage along the lines of the AC condenser will cause further issues. There's no way to flush it due to the new styles of condenser. Another way to explain to customers why you're changing other parts is to have visuals or hands-on items. This is a great tool to keep on the desk because it's a visual, hands-on cutout of the AC condenser and to show the customer the reasons why it cannot be flushed.